there's a big decision that has been taken by the center. All regular express passenger services and even suburban trains that have been cancelled till the 30th of June, that now extends till the 12th of August. This given the increasing number of cases due to COVID in the country. This even as relaxations that have been given in Unlock 1.0. But now this is a big decision that has been taken by the center, as India is now very close to reaching the 5 lakh mark. Even the casualties, although the recovery rate that has surged past 57%, could very well now soon touch the 15,000 mark. Now 15 pairs running on the Rajdhani routes since 12th May and 100 pairs of mail express trains operating since the 1st of June will continue, but the limited special suburban services which began recently in Mumbai to ferry essential services personnel identified by the local authorities will also continue to run. Earlier, the railways had cancelled all trains till the 30th of June. I straight away want to cut across to my colleague Madhurima, who's picking up more details on the same. Madhurima, what more can you tell us?
Yes, like you rightly said, to curb the spread of coronavirus in India, Indian Railways has once again taken this step of regularizing its operations across the nation. Yesterday in an announcement, it was said that all the tickets which were booked from the date of July 1 to August 12 will be refunded by Indian Railways, and leaving those trains which were initiated, of which the operations were initiated on May 1, the 15 special trains on Rajdhani routes and the 100 trains which were started in the month of June, leaving them. Rest of the trains operation will be cancelled because, like you said, that we have nearly reached the 5 lakh marks and the death toll is around 15,000. So there's a severe need to put a curb on the railway operations, because right now I'm at New Delhi railway station, and you can see the scene here. No social distancing being followed, people sitting in clusters, no mask being worn by the people, because in the end of the day, it is we, the people, who have to make sure that the virus is curbed across the nation by following the 3 norms which have been put out by the government of wearing masks, maintaining social distancing and sanitizing. But we see that all 3 rules being severely flouted at the New Delhi railway station. And if we remember that the Prime Minister in one of his addresses, initial addresses to the nation, had said that even the relaxation are being allowed by the center, but if they feel that yes, there is a rise in cases and all the regulations are being flouted, restriction will be put back into place. And this is what has been done by the center, by regularizing and stopping all the railway operation, leaving few. So now it will be once again the same, the picture will be once again the same as it was last month, that leaving these few trains, rest all of the train operations will be restricted. And now the modus operandi, the SOP will be the same, that all the passengers, the only asymptomatic passengers will be allowed inside the trains. People will have to wear masks. Linens and food will not be allowed. People have to carry their own stuff inside the train. Social distancing has to be followed. Severe sanitization has to be done. So once again, all those rules which were a little relaxed initially have been put back into place to put a check on the spread of coronavirus. Back to you.
Oh yes, Madhurima, and we have also seen how there has been particularly a surge in the number of cases ever since all these relaxations have been put into place. Now, of course, opening up was also important from the economy's point of view, but yes, given the increasing number of cases, especially in certain states, in certain belts, in certain regions where there are clusters, where there are particularly high number of cases, these kind of restrictions are extremely important. Over to you, Madhurima.
Yes. So now you saw that I'm right now at the railways, New Delhi railway station, and as I said that these regulations are very important across the country because the way the cases are rising in the national capital, and when we saw that even after the Shramik specials were allowed, the cases started increasing slowly. But ever since the airports, the airfare was allowed, the railway stations were allowed, and the buses were interstate travel was allowed, the cases rose in an unspeakable amount, in an unspeakable pace. And right now we stand at 5 lakh cases in India, where if we remember that we were doing very well at the time of the lockdown when it was put in place around March 25 by the Prime Minister and the central government. We were doing pretty well. But then again, as we said, that it is important to bring back the economy on track, which took a major hit due to coronavirus. But like the central government highlighted that if and when required to put back restrictions, it will be done. But as citizens now, it is upon us to make sure that we follow the rules, follow the restrictions which has been put up by the government, because in the end of the day, it is on our level that we have to make sure that we need to contain virus. It has to be a collective effort.
Right.
All the efforts cannot be made by the governments. The government can only set out some rules, but cannot make people enforce it. We have to do it on our own.
Yes, absolutely. And that is something that we have been saying from day one. On that note, Madhurima, many thanks for joining us this morning.